And I'm a self-inflicted gunshot wound, Mario. And welcome to Alrightness! The movie review YouTube series where we watch movies and tell you about them, whether you like it or not.
Because we've got opinions about things.
Whether you like it or not.
I thought we had it.
Almost. I was feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
We were so in sync, and then you
fucked it up.
You just JC Chazé'd your way out of that.
I don't know what that means.
No,
anyway, we're watching Midsommar.
Yeah.
Midsommar.
I don't know. I haven't seen it yet. I've heard nothing but great things. But also, I've only heard great things. I've only heard about it from you. So.
That's all that matters.
I mean, yes, your opinion is the only one that counts.
Pretty much my new favorite horror movie. And that's including Train to Busan. Well, yes. It's equal. It's equal with Train to Busan because they're different. But it is...
You do talk about Train to Busan
I talk about it every day.
You know what we haven't talked about in a while? Train of the Dead.
No. It is the exact polar opposite of Train of the Dead. If that tells you how good this movie is.
It was well thought out, well written, well acted.
There's an entire shot where the person talking in the scene, you only see their reflection in the mirror. And you see everybody else in the scene and their reactions. It's so good.
Alright, why the fuck are we wasting our time
I don't know.
for?
Bye.
It's free on Amazon Prime. Pop, pop.
You talk first. I've seen it. You know how I feel about it. What do you give it?
Okay, if we start with what do I give it? Give it a yes. Like it's not a Yasovich work, drop everything you're doing and go watch this movie right now kind of thing.
It is, but whatever.
For me, I think it's a great movie that should be seen. It's very good horror. They start off very strong, and then they keep it like suspenseful, and you're always trying to like figure out what's gonna happen next, but you don't know because it's so obscure and so weird. But then once it happens, you're like, oh yeah, this thing here was kind of alluding to it. It's one of those movies you watch twice and you pick up on a lot of things.
Or 3 times, like I did.
And you still pick up on things.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking weird.
Mm-hmm.
It gave me very The Witch vibes at the end, but it was also kind of the Ritual-esque, because, you know, rituals.
Just people living out in the woods.
People living out in the woods doing weird shit. Yeah, it was very unique.
Mm-hmm.
It was very different, which is nice because everything is so goddamn boring now. I'm glad I watched it. I'm glad I watched it with you.
Mm-hmm.
Because no one else would have tolerated the bullshit that I was saying as we were watching this.
No, not even a little bit. You were the most annoying person to watch a movie with.
I'm sorry.
But I've grown used to it.
Yeah.
That's not my response.
Except you didn't, because the entire time you were like, shut your mouth and watch the fucking movie.
But that's not my response. Whenever I have people that ask me questions that I'm not used to, like, watching a movie with them, I'm just like, yeah, or I'll ignore them.
Mm.
But with you, I'm just like, shut the fuck up.
Just shut up.
Shut up.
Stop.
Shut your face. Shut your mouth.
Shut your
mouth.
Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. We can't touch. Shut your mouth. I don't want to touch your face.
Yeah, what do you give it?
I give it a 5 out of 5 flower crowns, Jerry.
Mm.
Because we all know how I feel about this movie. I love this movie.
Still feeling this way about this movie.
Still feeling this way even the 3rd time around. I think it is magical, and because it's about a pagan religion that doesn't necessarily try to villainize magic, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, it's nature.
Yeah, like it's like not all pagans did spells on people, and
some of them did.
Some of them did.
They do them in this, but it's not like malicious.
Not like, yeah, and it's not like a green woman around a cauldron with a hat on.
Sometimes it's a ring of women with flower crowns on.
Yeah. No, but I just love it. First of all, like the imagery, like when she walks into the door of their bathroom, but then it turns into the bathroom of the airplane.
Yes.
Every time there's a reflection, something reflective that the camera's facing at, you can always see another person in it. What else?
There was a lot of very good The director of photography did a great fucking job.
Yeah. So overall, what do we give it?
I would still give it an alright.
Same.
Like I wouldn't take that away from it.
Good.
Like overall, it's just for me it wasn't like a.
It's definitely a drop whatever you're doing and watch this movie, and it's free on Amazon Prime, and we're all quarantined, so you can do that now.
I also like that it's a horror movie,
Yeah.
but almost nothing happens at night. It's all daytime,
because
bright
it takes place in
colors.
Sweden, where night
Yeah.
doesn't really occur there. Because if you know, that's how you know that shot was a dream. It doesn't get dark. That was the only time it was nighttime.
Yeah. Spoiler alerts in case we
Oh yeah.
start
spoiler
in
alert.
case we start spewing spoilers.
I mean,
while
but
we
this is
discuss
a 1-year-old movie now?
Yeah, but we still. I mean, we spoiler alerted a lot of.
No,
things
that's
that are
true.
older.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Just so you know, it's been out for a year.
it's been out for a while. You could tell that they knew a lot of technical rules of film, and that they really carefully thought out each sequence. Like I would love to see the storyboards for this, because like there's frames within frames within frames within frames.
It's frameception.
Visual metaphors for like.
Laugh at my joke.
That was a joke?
I'll hit you in the face with that hat again.
Yeah, if you want a movie that you've never seen before, but have like also sort of seen before.
Yeah.
Like
it's easy to kind of call the ending in this one.
I wouldn't have.
Really? I did.
I wouldn't have. But like, it has elements of other movies that are really great, but it's its own unique film in and of itself, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it resembles a lot of movies, but is still its own thing.
Yeah, very much. Fuck, what was I gonna say? I just had it.
White people, don't go to Sweden and start tripping on shrooms.
Or, hear me out. Do it.
Or do.
This is the only movie where the minorities. A spoiler alert. Stuff happens to the minorities first. There's 3 of them. But it doesn't bother me because these parts weren't written for those specific minorities. You know,
they're very generic names.
With Simon, Josh, Connie, they could have been anybody. And those people just happen to get the roles of people that those things happen to in this movie. Whereas, like, what's his name? Like, Underwater. That's exactly what I was thinking of. Underwater. Like, it was very clear that he was black. He had an African accent. His name was African. Like, that part was written for an African man to then die for this white woman with no facial control.
Still mad.
I'm still mad.
I'm just gonna die mad about it.
Anyway, it's gonna be written on my tombstone. Fuck Kristen Stewart. She's probably lovely. Like, I'd probably be friends with her, but like, I'd be that friend that never watched anything she was in. You know, like some of you.
Not to name names.
Anyway,
but names. Not calling out no names, but names.
But
you know, I'd say you know who you are, but they don't watch, so they wouldn't know.
Yes, you don't watch, so why are we doing this?
Yeah. Fuck it.
But yeah,
for those of our friends that do watch and know the friends that
and
don't
know
watch.
who these people are.
Yeah, we're calling you out.
We're calling you out for not calling them out.
Strap them, blow some magic carload of dust in their face and make them watch our episodes.
Look, I got this splinter in my finger when I was working with Teresa, and I forgot to take it out. Now it's just part of me.
Gross. I have a paint splinter under my thumbnail somewhere.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, I think it actually went away finally.
Oh, I may have to. Okay, and so anyway, this movie's great. Watch it.
Yeah.
I don't want to. This is a movie I don't want to tell you too much about, but I do want to, like, that didn't bother me in this movie.
Yeah.
Like, Ari Aster, I want to be in your next one.
Yeah, I wasn't a fan of Hereditary, but I'm a fan of this one.
Hereditary, I went back and forth. I think the other part of Hereditary that, like, made it so many people didn't like it was the preview wasn't good enough. Like, the preview for Midsommar helped a lot, whereas the preview for Hereditary made me think it was a story about a family being haunted by their grandmother. So when I got there, see the grandmother in the corner in that like first shot, I was like, oh yeah, word. And then it was a completely different thing. And I was like, this doesn't help me. And I know you don't watch trailers, but like it just, there wasn't enough information for me to go in with any kind of idea about it other than there's a ghost in it at some point. And like, so the whole movie I went back and forth with, oh, I like this. Oh, I hate this. Oh, I love this. Oh, I hate this.
Yeah, I think my problem with Hereditary was that it was just like not slow, but like it was just really hard to get through. I didn't care about any of them.
That's why I think I went back and forth. This was a family of
privileged ass white people.
Villains, except for what's his name? That poor little boy is half Indian.
Yeah.
He was in the Naked Brothers band.
He was
when she yells at him and says, "Don't look at me with that. Don't speak to me with that face on your face."
With that stupid fucking face.
Yeah.
Something like that.
That was Toni Collette. Ugh, I love her. But
she did a great job. She was the only person I cared about in that whole film.
Same. But that, I think the problem with that because that's what I noticed. That's when at the end of the movie I was like, oh, I don't like this. Was because then all of a sudden it was like they realized, oh shit, we got 17 minutes to end this movie.
And
they ended it really fast, and then it didn't justify us sitting there with no information for an hour and a half.
Yeah, it was too much build up, not enough payoff. I felt. I think that's what it was.
Yeah. Where there's this one, it's build up. Oh, that's nice. Strangers are paying me money on Venmo because I'm poor.
Nice. Well deserved.
Yeah. It's because my friends put up those statuses saying, if you have artist friends, send them money. So far,
a lot of drag
gotten
queens are doing
$8.
A lot of drag queens are getting paid through Venmo now because they can't do any shows.
Yeah.
But that's neither here nor there. We're trying to finish this up so we can eat some pizza.
Well, I gotta go, but
okay. Well,
so
I'll eat some pizza.
Anyway,
we really liked it. You should watch it. I mean, you can't pay for it in theaters. I wouldn't buy it right off the bat.
It's free on Amazon Prime right now.
It's free on Amazon Prime. Watch that. Or,
I would buy it.
Yeah, or rent it.
I think I own it, so
it's one of those movies that you'll like. If you rent it and then buy it after, you'll be like, no, I don't mind this.
Yeah,
this is okay. But then you'll rent it because I can see where some people wouldn't get it and wouldn't like it.
Well, you're all stupid. No, I'm kidding.
That's what she said.
Yeah, they saw me say it.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
If you liked that video, click here to subscribe.
Or click here
to see our previous one.
Oh yeah, those will be here.
And if you want to see a playlist of everything from this specific segment, click right here.
Just click our crotches.
Crotch away.